I am FrostPDP, I'm your host and GM, and today we are playing for the first time on this channel Shadowrun, tabletop role-playing game, and I'm joined by a fantastic crew in no particular order. We have Magenta Rain, Veracity Trigger, Joyo, and Jameson. Say hello, everyone.
What's up?
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So we have a set format here. We're trying to work it out as we go to make sure it all flies well. Mr. Not Juan, aka Joyo, do you want to go first, introduce yourself, say hello,
Absolutely.
let people
Hi,
know what you're
everyone.
about?
My name is Juan, and I have a problem.
What is your problem?
Everyone's
Yeah.
supposed to go, "Hi, Juan."
Hi,
Oh,
Juan.
hi, Juan.
Welcome.
Hold on, Juan.
Listen, hi. Yeah, no. Yeah. What's
Problem
up? I'm
solved.
just trying to do some online streaming. That's it. More in the future, but this is my introduction. What's up, everyone?
Well, what's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, I really got nothing. Let's keep going. Next.
Hold us.
Next, let's go with Veracity Trigger, third from the left on the bottom left-hand side of your screen.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. We are going to be imagining and making shit up as we go along, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I have a lot of guns. I'm going to shoot a lot of things, and we'll see what lives, what dies. And if I'm the sole survivor, well, I guess so be it. But I don't know. We got a bunch of other people here too. So if you guys want to jump in, say something, go right for it. I don't mind.
All right, so
Oh, there you go.
that's a very good description of your channel. Anything else you want to add?
I don't think that really described my channel, but
Okay, so well, a lot of
Or-
guns, shooting things. That sounds about right. Jameson, you're up. Introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Matt. I'm been RPing with Jesse for a long time, like 20 years.
Definitely could practice the nicknames.
Hey, no interrupting.
Well, I'm just excited to be here and to be RPing, and it's a good group, so enjoy.
And Magenta, you're last. Tell us about yourself, what you do.
I fuck shit up.
Woo! Insane Clown Posse.
Is that a thing?
This is
Really
going to
fast?
be a little difficult. Usually, when I'm playing games with my friends, I usually tell them, "Don't fuck it up." So
So we're in a pickle here. We're like working against your vibe.
Don't tell me what to do.
we're gonna
Don't
have to-
tell her what to do. That's
we're gonna have to
definitely
work
true.
something out, Magenta. We'll have
No.
to figure this out.
No, she says.
No.
All right. So,
Okay.
for those who don't know, Shadowrun is a tabletop role-playing game. It's got some video game variants like Shadowrun Returns and Shadowrun Online, but in the tabletop format, it's very much a role-playing game. It's centered around the idea that your characters live in the year 2063. Magic has come back due to some ancient Mayan prophecy that turned out not to really mean anything. And, your characters are living on the edge of life, trying to survive by taking odd jobs in criminality and doing things and occasionally saving lives, too. Shadowrunners are basically mercenaries. They take jobs for a living, and right now it's the year 2063. It's late winter, it's cold, it's cybernetic, and the characters are up to whatever they'd probably be up to. We're going to assume this is the first time the players are together, but it's not. We're doing a run called the Church of the Penitent Son that I wrote up. And first of all, I want to go around in a circle. Whoever wants to go first can volunteer. And just tell us a little bit about your character. Matt, this may be a good question for you first. But
Yeah,
whoever
sure.
wants to go.
So my character's name is Jameson. He is a shaman who can turn into a bear, and he was an ex-police officer who just got disillusioned with the police's response to magical beings and such. Once he realized what he was, so he's just kind of trying to figure out his way right now.
Alright, who wants to go next?
Anybody?
Okay. Well, I guess I'm a gunslinger. You know, I thought I was gonna to say a little bit more. You know, my channel is basically strategy games and such, but my character here is a gunslinger, so he gets his jobs from a homeless shaman who's not actually a shaman. It's some kind of dimensional being from another place and time who gives instructions as to which kind of jobs would be befitting. And so I get paid in either cash or, you know, some kind of magical genie-like um, something. Like it just the shaman's basically a genie. They'll grant wishes. But he's like, do you want to do this job? Oh, sure. What can I get out of it? What do you want? Okay. You know, I get that.
Sounds like a pimp.
That's basically it. So, yeah, that's what I get paid in. So that's all I really got for my character here, besides just, you know, going around and having different gun skills. That's about it. That's all I can think of right now. So,
all right, who wants next shot? Shall I flip a coin?
Nah, it's all right. We're just terrible.
It's okay to be terrible. Tell us about your character, Magenta.
My lady's name is Eva. She's an elf. She's awesome. She likes to cause trouble. She may have been bit by a vampire at one point, and she may be causing trouble. That's about it.
All right. Not Juan. What's up?
All right. My character's code name right now is Tony. He's a freelance computer hacker. He works a lot with robots and things, and he's good for an infiltration of any kind of cybernetic facility. Playing it fast and loose here. I'm not really married to the character. I'm using this as a forum to explore character building. So we'll see how long my character survives.
A risky one. Always
Yeah.
good.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. And I guess right now, my character is probably just at his pad. I don't know. Paul, you know, just hanging around. He's just not doing anything right now. It's just minding his business.
Man with nothing to lose.
That's right.
Dangerous. I'm bringing over the wine.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you bringing over the... Wait, hang on. Bring over the whiskey.
Yeah, really. I'm about to say, like, why?
Why would I share my whiskey with you?
Because I'm way better after whiskey than wine.
I don't know. You know what they say about whiskey.
Oh, God, yeah.
If you drink whiskey, then you are risky.
Oh.
No.
That's a different saying.
What, like something like Whiskey Richard?
Something like that, yes.
We'll keep it PG and mysterious.
No, this is Shadowrun. We don't have to. Are you kidding? I curse on this channel all the time.
Okay.
My wife is sneezing in the background. Yes, indeed.
Bless her token soul.
Token soul. All right, so Not One brings up a good point. It's a Sunday afternoon. Your characters are up to what? Well, Not One already said that his character's up to minding his own business. How do we want to do this? Do we want to go straight into character phone calls, or do we want to build up a little more roleplay stuff?
I casually run my hand down your leg.
That's intense and unexpected.
Thought we were role playing.
I mean,
JK.
done that kind of role playing too.
JK. Moving on. Okay, everyone's characters is back at home. My character's chilling. Who's next?
Whoa, no. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm terrorizing people outside of a church looking for blood slugs.
All right, so you're out in the wilds using magic to protect yourself from the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Burning hot.
Well, I'm just sitting at home nursing a hangover, so just waiting for you guys to Give me something to do.
Mission oriented. All right, and that leaves us with Jameson.
So I am probably trying to make money again because I'm poor as fuck.
So we'll go with what we did last time when we played, and you're on the phone with your fixer, or rather, you get on the phone with your fixer. Either you call them or they call you because, damn it, food is important and you need to eat. After all, you have the appetite of a bear.
Yes, exactly.
I'm hungry.
You get a phone call. Your fixer asks you, hey, up to anything for the next couple of days?
What do you have in mind?
Well, there's a Mr. Johnson that wants to speak to you. And he's looking for somebody to help him out with a problem.
What kind of problem?
It's a good question. He hasn't really shared much information about it, but he's paying good.
What's good?
3,000 up front, 3,000 after the fact.
I want 4 on both ways.
Say again?
I want 4,000.
You can try to get that out of him yourself.
Okay.
Oh,
Biatch.
Sound interested?
Yes.
Alright, you're gonna meet at Rough and Tumblin' in the B Zone of Queens.
What time?
Soon as you can.
Okay.
Who wants next?
just pick an order.
Yeah.
Alright. I always go with whoever speaks up first. So Magenta, you get a phone call as you're out there looking for blood sluts, as you call them.
Yeah, this is Ava.
Ava, got something interesting for you. You busy?
Always looking for more. What's up?
$3,000 to start, $3,000 to finish. Couple
What's
of
the
days
problem?
worth of work.
What's the trouble?
Good question. Doesn't want to talk. Mr. Johnson sort of deal.
Who else is in on it?
Good question again. Don't really know yet. You're gonna have to wait and find out.
He's killing me. Alright, what the fuck? Where am I going?
Bar called Rough and Tumblin', B Zone in Queens.
When?
Right about now.
Alright, I'll be there in an hour.
Good. Trigger, you get a phone call from your fixer. It's the Shaman. The Shaman says, hey mate, you busy?
I suppose.
Nursing a hangover, huh?
Yeah. What do you got?
Got 3,000 new yen coming your way. And then 3,000 more if you get the job done. Think you're up to it?
Make it 4 and I'll do it.
You can ask the Johnson yourself.
It's got to be 4. I'm not doing it for 3.
Well, then I guess you're not doing it.
Okay, I'll stay here then.
Okay. Click.
Sticking to his guns, I like that.
Not one. Your character Tony gets a phone call. You can hear
it's been
some.
so long.
Go on.
Oh no, go on. I mean, you go ahead. That's
I was gonna say you can hear some lighthearted music in the background, something like do 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 do.
Oh,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Tom, how you been? It's been so long.
I'm good, Tony. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I went to that proctologist you recommended. He's real good.
He's a real asshole.
As long as the problem gets taken care of, right?
Yeah, that's right. You're real good at finding these guys. I appreciate that. So how's the wife? Did she end up keeping the kids or what?
You're funny. Oh, I get you. Nah, we're still working that out. But listen, I got a thing for you. Something came up.
These aren't dick pics, are they?
Not last I looked.
What about that?
But to be fair, Johnson won't tell me the job, so...
Okay. Because I'm not dressing up as a woman again, all right? So how much?
Listen, you do what you gotta do, man. It's $3,000. Just from the meet and greet, and $3,000 when you get it done.
3 from the meet and greet and 3 from when I get it done? Can you throw in a satchel charge?
I'll see what I can do if you need it.
Right on. Okay, where am I meeting Johnson? This Johnson fella.
It's a place called Rough and Tumblin'. It's pretentious. It's at the B Zone in Queens.
Rough and Tumbling doesn't ring a bell, but okay, yeah, I'll go to Rough and Tumbling. When's the meetup?
As soon as you can get there.
Are there going to be any other contacts there?
Probably.
All right. Okay, well, then I'll see him there. Thanks. Click.
All right. So, this is the point where. Oh, go on. What?
What an aggressive click.
Yeah, it's a very
Click.
quick.
Cool.
Sorry. All right. I'm sorry. Excuse me, everyone. Click.
Gotta be gentle with it. Trigger, you gonna call your fixer back?
Give me like another
Sure.
hour.
I feel like the fixer should call him and be like, yo, are you done playing your dumb game yet?
Fair enough. You get a call back from your fixer after about 3 minutes. It's the Shaman. Does not sound happy. Are you
Why would
done
that
yet?
work?
Is he ever happy?
Have you taken your meds yet?
I don't know.
Do you
Are
still
you,
have your headache?
Are you gonna pay me a little bit more than just the $3,000?
$3,000 is like a shit ton of money. You do realize this, right?
Okay, if I finish with the extra 3,000, you got to give me a bonus of 500. How about that?
Like I said, it's not my money coming out of the pocket here.
Well, you can make shit happen from practically nowhere.
Yeah, like this job.
I don't know.
This is like 5 months' salary.
Yeah? Well, I don't know. Maybe. Thinking about it.
Well, think quick. Johnson wants to meet now.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to owe me a favor after this is done.
Yeah, that favor's called paying you off. Rough and tumbling, B-Zone, Queens, be there. My rep's on the line just like yours is. Click. That was not a polite
Sure.
click, by the way. Your
That
fixer's
is
not
where
there.
the aggressive click should have been.
Well, it's a passive-aggressive click.
I don't do really well with passive aggressive shit.
I
Yo,
feel
we'll
you.
just give you another beer. It'll chill your hangover. Let's go.
Click.
Hair of the dog.
All right. Before we go any further, does anyone want to make any kind of knowledge rolls? Anyone want to get any kind of new gear? Anything they need?
Can I improve my body armor?
You should have an armored jacket with 5 ballistic and 3 impact, correct?
Hold on.
If it doesn't say that on your character sheet, it's 500 new yen, and yes, you can get it easy.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
It doesn't say that.
Under who hell?
Well, then for 500 new yen, you can get it.
And what is the other gem?
What is what?
Sorry, it's body armor.
Yeah,
So-
5 ballistic, 3 impact.
Okay.
Does anyone else need anything?
I have an armored jacket, right? B513.
Yep.
I don't know what does that mean.
So, what does that mean? That's a good question. Ballistic armor is armor against bullets and other things like projectiles.
Oh, ballistic and impact. So ballistic's 5 and impact is 3. So,
What that does is that gives you 5 extra dice on your resistance rolls.
I see. Okay. Can I add some flame resistant or flame retardant material to that? Can I?
So that's what the impact armor is for.
Okay, so that also
That's 3 dice of like fire resistance or any other resistance like that, including blunt trauma weapons. So like if someone takes a fucking mallet to your head, well, technically it wouldn't protect your head much, but it's, an armored jacket.
Mm-hmm.
But if they took a mallet to your arm, that's 3 points of resistance extra to that.
I see.
But generally, blunt weapons aren't as dangerous in Shadowrun as they are in other games.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everyone else good with their stuff so far? Alright. So while you're on your way there, you get a message from your fixer. It's just a short little update. It says that you can recognize this Mr. Johnson because he's wearing Yankees memorabilia, a hat and a coat. Does anyone want to roll any kind of dice about that?
I do.
See.
What kind of dice do you want to roll?
If I have any police knowledge about this man.
Okay, you can definitely roll police knowledge on what you've got so far.
So hold on one second. So is it police procedure?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's
Police
4,
procedure plus smarts.
So 4 plus. So 4 plus 5.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, does anyone else have a roll they want to make?
So we see the guy and he's just standing there. That's pretty much it so far.
You're not technically there yet. I'm just asking if you want to roll any dice about the information you've got so far.
Not really sure right now. Let's probably just wait on it.
Okay, so you pass. Anyone else?
Guess they passed too.
Okay, so Jameson, you can tell that this is a way to look like an idiot without necessarily being an idiot. You want to be obvious, but you're not going to see anything other than basic identifiers like this is Yankees stuff. The Yankees, by the way, are still playing in New York, still playing where they've always been playing. They rebuilt after the earthquake.
Okay.
I've actually been near Yankee Stadium. It's pretty nice. Never been... I know I have been to Yankee Stadium. That's right.
It's really nice.
Like once.
Are they still winning?
No, they're not.
Where are you right now? Oh,
They're
wow.
actually pretty awful by this point in 2063.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, what team are you rooting for?
Anything but that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Dodgers, all the way.
Yeah, they do have a lot of corporate investment in it, but, whatever. And the Mets, by the way, they won in 2061, and they have not stopped crowing about it since. So rough and tumbling. It's everything a wannabe joint could be. Use your imagination a little bit, but it's got the same vibe as a dime store version of a Hard Rock Cafe. It's got a lot of recently created faux memorabilia from the earthquake, complete with recreations of pre-quake scenery that's long gone or was extensively retrofitted, such as the original Empire State Building, the Chelsea Yards, etc. Anyone want to throw any kind of history rolls or anything? Learn about this stuff?
I don't know. Maybe they're kind of a big guitar setup. They got guitars, famous guitars all over the wall.
They definitely have a section dedicated to CBGBs.
So I would like to do a roll and just see if there's any anything sketchy around.
All right, so whatever dice you think are best, go for it.
Did you say statue-y?
Sorry, no, sketchy
Oh, sketchy. Okay.
So perception and searching.
Searching is more for if you're looking to find something or somebody that's hiding.
Okay.
Well, he is. He's looking for people hiding, no?
Yeah, or
So if you're looking for an ambush or something, I guess you could throw that. Yeah.
Okay, so 5 plus. So 10.
Can I go to the bar? Wait, can I go to the bar and basically buy most of the patrons at the bar a shot and see if we can invoke some some charming skills there, and
Okay,
you know.
you can go buy everyone a shot. I know what your character sheet says you've got for money, but we have not spent all of that yet. So think of that money as locked in escrow right now. You don't want to spend all of it.
Okay, how about I go to the bartender and buy the bartender a shot? So
You
we
can do
get
that.
some information.
Roll
Get some information out of it.
charisma plus negotiation or any other skill that seems like it makes sense. Searching
Okay,
is like investigation in D&D. Yes, Pedro. And by the way, under who else, thank you for following. I hope I said that
Okay,
right.
perception, charisma, 10. So roll D10. Wait, what's the next
Perception.
one?
Like, do you have persuasion?
Well, we're trying to get some information, so I'm gonna go buy the bartender a drink and see if we can talk about some stuff and see what's there.
Alright, so just roll charisma, whatever. It's
Just
probably
roll what?
fine. Just roll charisma. It's probably fine.
Okay. So 5d10, I guess, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
5. Okay.
So, Jameson, you see nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
And we have our first botch of the night. A botch is when you roll no successes, but you do roll a 1. I'm going to be nice. The bartender looks at you and just calls you narc and walks off.
Okay.
Womp womp.
That's fine. I'll stay there and get a drink.
Alright, so you have your drink. It's not hard to spot Mr. Guy in a Yankees outfit. And as you look around, you notice people that you not only recognize are sort of heading towards him, but you notice that the Johnson is a human with graying hair and dark tan skin, probably about 40 years old. And that's all you can tell, just obviously off the top of the dome. By the way, since we haven't done this little exercise yet, and since all the characters are starting to filter into the room, let's just go around and have everyone describe what their character looks like to at least a small degree. And we're going to start with Natwan.
My character is dressed pretty. He looks like a turn of the century hipster because he's trying to keep a low profile.
He's a pretty hipster.
Yeah. No, he's turn of the century hipster. He's got a beard. He's wearing brown. His mustache is twirled up a little bit. He looks kind of like a weirdo, but there's a lot of weirdos around, so he looks like a generic weirdo as opposed to a specific weirdo.
Trigger, what's your character look like?
Well, my character looks like a bright orange elf, wearing gray and black leather coat, some chains, and basically some black boots, and yeah. So I've got white hair, and it's pretty long, but yeah. So I look very different than everybody else there.
Easily noticeable. Jameson, what does your character look like?
So he's pretty nondescript. He's just kind of wearing like t-shirt and pants, and he obviously has his jacket on, his body armor, and he has a hat that's pulled over his elven features.
And last but not least, Magenta, what does Ava look like?
So right now she's just wearing some blue jeans with some tall black boots. She's curvy with them 32 double Ds and those thighs that could kill. She's got short pixie type red hair that cover her ears and every other feature, and slightly tinted blue skin with a leather jacket and just a plain white tee.
Very nice. So, as you notice those four of you coming together, you recognize each other from the last job you did, which was the job involving Honest Abe.
How are you guys again?
Character interaction time, go! Ava says, and you guys again. What do you do?
Doing pretty good. Come join me for a shot at the bar. Seeing as how the bartender left it completely open, you know. There's nobody tending it anymore, so we can have all the drinks you want.
The bartender is
Okay.
definitely
So-
tending the bar.
He's tending the bar.
Definitely just left you alone.
Okay, yeah, he thinks you're a narc. He's probably watching you.
He's
Well,
definitely-
if he moved away, I can use my elf hands and, you know, take free drinks, and you won't even know it. I'm just that fast.
He's got the fast elf hands.
Yep.
Oh, poor VT. What do you want to drink? I got you.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. I like the Jaegers, so maybe Jaeger bomb or
Jaeger
Yes.
doesn't exist in this era.
How about some Jameson? Jameson.
that's-
always good.
yeah. Well, okay. Jameson, come to the bar and just change form into a big vat of liquor.
No,
And-
dude, I'm a bear. I'm not a
Oh, I thought you could change into anything. All right. Well, never mind then. We'll have to
All right, 151 it is.
figure something out.
Barkeep, we need 4 shots.
Alright, so the barkeep comes over, looks at you, looks at the narc, calls him a narc, hands you the 4 shots, and walks away again.
All right, so can I like roll charisma at this dude to get him to chill the fuck out and talk to us?
just like
Yes,
blood
you
pressure.
can.
And I'll just like shove my tits in his face at the same time.
You can definitely make that the way you attempt it.
If that doesn't work, I'm gonna just smack him in the face.
So since my body is amazing, can I like roll body and charisma?
You can definitely just you can definitely roll charisma.
Wow, you got no fun.
That's definitely part of what charisma is. Don't get me wrong. Like, what is your charisma score? Like 7?
6.
So there you go. You've got like peak humanity charisma. You're like one of the hottest chicks out there, and he looks at you and he goes, "Okay, nice. What do you want?"
You not to be a douche.
Perfect.
He laughs a bit, looks at your friend, and goes, "You're giving off vibes, man. That's all I'm saying."
I know, just get him drunk and we don't have to deal with this anymore. He's hungover. Nobody
Sounds like
hungover
you-
gives off good
That sounds like
vibes.
you motorboated him.
Well, I'm not arguing with that, the bartender says, pouring another set of drinks for you all.
Yeehaw.
Meanwhile,
very good.
you can tell out of the glimpse of your eye, out of the corner of your eye, I can speak right, that there's a dude in a Yankees cap looking at you.
So I'm gonna look back at him and be a douche and lick my lips. And that's it.
I'm just gonna call him a Yankee, tell him to fuck off.
He laughs at your ass.
And you said you don't like when people cause trouble and fuck shit up.
Not too much. So the Johnson looks at you and gives you a little nod as if to say, "Take your time."
I'm gonna offer him a drink.
I'm definitely taking my time.
He's already got a drink. He just kind of holds his drink up and says he's good. Implies he's good. Doesn't literally say it.
So what's the scene in the bar?
Bar's pretty busy, but it's not completely packed. You know, can't have too heavy a crowd thanks to the Vitus plague that's been around since, well, you know how plagues work these days.
Corona.
Oh, Vitus is way worse than Corona.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk up to this dude. Well, first I'm gonna finish my shot, and I'm gonna like slam my drink down. And I'm gonna walk over to this dude, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, what trouble are we getting into tonight?"
Is everyone else following her?
Yes.
I'm following. We're getting.
I'll get there.
All right. So he
I'm-
looks at the
I'm
three of
moseying
you.
along. Little
He
by
waits
little.
for you to get there with his. He almost wants to put his head in his hands. He looks like.
These miscreants.
He says, so first of all, since I'm already offering you a fair sum, drink within reason, all right? I need you functioning.
You
Is
are
it
looking
just
at
tonight,
pro
or is it-
alcoholics right now.
You don't like our happy band of misfits? Are we gonna have to go to an island of misfits or some shit? What are you?
He just
implying
kind of
here?
laughs at that. So, listen, here's the deal. I'm a mid-level corporate finance worker, and my sister Charlotte went missing on Friday night. She was at a nightclub in Queens. She left with a few friends who reported that she went back to one of their pals' places and left with a new acquaintance named Daniel.
What else do you
Fortunately,
know about? Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. Keep going.
Fortunately, one of my sister's friends knows where Daniel might be hanging about. He's probably in the Brooklyn Barren Z zone. It's not triple Z, but it's not entirely safe.
What else do you know about
see.
Daniel?
That's it. Just that he's just the place where he's probably hanging around.
What kind of trouble are you expecting?
It's a good question. They might be troublesome, they might not. I know Daniels runs with a tough crowd.
Hmm.
What kind of crowd your sister run with?
Well, that's just it. She's got a little bit of a drug problem, but she's not that bad, which is why it's weird that I haven't heard from her. I've never not heard from her.
All right, drug problem. How many binges does she go on?
Once in a while. As far as I know, she wasn't on one the night that she disappeared.
So, question: does my character, am I able to run names and stuff through the police database?
Now you've been shut out.
Okay.
You might know somebody who can.
Yeah, I have a resource. Hold on. I have a former cop pal.
Well, listen, I already went to NYPD Incorporated, and that should be enough to keep them from asking any questions. I just need some information. It's $3,000 for information, $5,000 if you get her back alive.
Wait, say again. So it's not $3,000 when we're done. It's 5.
If you get her back alive.
So that's 8 in total.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
We can definitely do something about that.
Let's go find Daniel. Wait, what about the other dude that your sister's with? Do we care about him?
That is Daniel.
Wait, the corporate guy that she was hanging out with is Daniel?
The corporate guy is the Johnson. He's the one you're talking to.
All right. So he was with her the night that she disappeared.
No.
Now I'm confused on your story.
Okay. The Johnson is the guy in the Yankees outfit. He's the one giving you the job.
Right, but he
He's
said
saying-
that his sister was out with some cheeky guy, and then they went and they hung out with Daniel.
He says he's just getting this information from her friends.
Okay, so the friend is fine. All right.
By the way, he says, I really want you to keep this quiet. Don't go asking her friends about this.
Do we care what happens to Daniel?
Better if he's alive than not alive, but that's up to you, I guess.
All right, so where are we starting here?
Well,
Brooklyn Z.
so Z-zones are places where the law isn't a thing. Z-zones are places where after the earthquake happened, they just sort of never fully rebuilt. Some places are still inhabitable, some even have running electricity. Some are absolute lawless places where nature spirits have taken over and cause all kinds of havoc.
Oh, so it's like a regular medieval outlaw area, you know. where
Basically, yes.
You live outside the law, 'cause there is no law. All right.
All right, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Everyone needs a chance to get up and stretch their legs every so often. It helps
Okay.
prevent blood clots.
Okay.
But I'm going to
Wait, what
leave...
What about blood?
Does it prevent
prevents
bubble clots?
blood... It also prevents bomba clots, but it also prevents blood clots.
Oh.
So get up, stretch your legs, talk. I'm leaving the title screen on, and I'm leaving my mic off, but you guys are still live on Twitch, and we'll be back in a little bit with more of Shadowrun.
All right, BRB.
Okay.
I feel like I should get more drink, and yet I should behave.
Maybe now's a good time.
To which behave or get more drunk?
Whichever one you feel is, the better call, really.
I know which one will give a better show.
Yeah, whichever one shows more, really. So, all right, I'm going to go get a drink too, because it's probably the best time.
For your character?
Well, yeah, got to get into character here.
All right, I guess I'll get more. My third one's on its way. Hold on. I'll be back.
Did I miss anything? Nothing? Everyone's AFK?
And I'm back.
And he's oh shit. But sorry guys.
I hear stuff falling all over the place.
Yeah, that was very uncomfortable.
I want to see if I can add in...
You know,
Twitch
DP,
chat.
I realized you never thanked me for your drink. I got you some more cred with that bartender, dude.
He doesn't give a crap.
Nope.
What about the bartender?
He's all like, "You're a narc," and I'm like, "Yo, give him more shots," and he's like, "Yeah, right." Totally fixed your shit. Like, not even a wink of thank
Yeah,
you.
just bailed you out
Oh.
there, chump.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yo, last time I do you a solid, bro.
Hey, my mind is still a little hazy here, so,
I need
you're
2 more minutes.
getting on my case, and I didn't even have my prairie oyster yet. Holy shit. Calm the fuck down half of a second. I'll give you something good after this is all done. How about that?
Nah, I'm a
Vegas
woman. I
sexual.
don't calm down.
Oh, okay.
Just fuck shit up.
Trying to add a
Calm the fuck down.
Twitch chat box here.
Yo, what was the last time you told a woman to calm down and it worked?
Never. It doesn't work on anyone. It doesn't man or woman.
It
Calm
it
down.
worked a couple times, but it depends on the situation, really. It just depends. Couple things. Oh my God, it's 90 degrees outside. Wow.
Hey, Drew, that's a
98
really
degrees.
interesting resource.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Frosty?
Talking to one of the Twitch chat people.
How many people we got?
4.
Yay!
What's up, Twitch crowd?
Word
I can't see
up.
the screen, but I'm proud you're here.
You could always
And
go
listen,
to...
don't do
Twitch
drugs.
Don't
What?
do drugs.
I'm just trying to stay positive.
Define drugs.
Yes.
Just don't
definitely
do more
stay
than one at a
positive.
time. It's really hard.
Alcohol's a drug, technically.
Do a
Yeah,
drug.
Do drug.
A singular
There
drug.
too? Man. It was weird because a few nights ago it was almost like 40 degrees at night, and then a couple days later it's up to 90. We're gonna have some really crazy weather this year. That's all I can say.
It's been in the 80s down here the last few days.
Yeah, but it's June. It's about the time when it starts getting warm, especially down there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's so
I'm glad it's getting hot now, though. It's been too long.
It was raining here for a whole week.
Yeah, here too.
Well, you're only 4 hours away from me, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind rain at all. It's just I'd rather the temperature be a little more consistent.
Well, I don't know, because the whole 80 and rain at the same time thing.
Yeah, that can be a little much. I agree with that. That's why if I have to go south, I like the Texas area a little more than Florida because I'd rather have a dry heat than a humid heat.
So where do
That
you
makes
live?
sense.
New York?
Hmm?
Where do you live?
I'm in Wisconsin,
Oh,
so
shit.
yeah.
Are you a Packer fan?
Oh yeah. I haven't
Uh-oh.
watched them in a while, but
Oh
you
no.
know, if I
They
do
finally
support a
figured
team,
it out.
Typically
Oh, yes.
the Packers. So
All right. Good man.
I mean, they're a legend. They're literally a fucking legend. It's
Yeah.
you know they start all the pre Super Bowls. They won almost all of those before it actually turned into a Super Bowl, and that's why the Lombardi Trophy is named after Vince Lombardi.
Exactly.
And so they basically started all the high, wins compared to all the other teams out there.
Well, as a former, sometimes once in a while Giants fan, I respect you guys.
How are you a fan once in a while?
you know what's
So I
funny
haven't
for
watched
us?
the NFL in years.
You know what's funny for us is when we both played that last game, Secret of Mana.
Yeah.
It looks like at the top of that little water fountain is like a football, or like it looks like the Lombardi Trophy.
Oh yeah,
at
the mana
top.
seeds. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I was like, is that the Lombardi Trophy at the top there?
I
Is
remember.
that what we have to save?
You gotta save the Lombardi trophies.
Yeah.
What a quest. All right, so is everyone back?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
All right, I think I heard
No,
everyone.
no,
So
no, no, no.
there are two ways to get into a Z zone. Either A, you slip through a checkpoint, or B, you cross through some of the truly barren places where nature is taking it all over.
Alexa,
Wait.
stop.
Say that again. I didn't fully hear that. Something with desert or something with... Yeah, just say it over again.
There are generally two ways to enter into a Z zone. Either A, you have to slip through a checkpoint, or B, you have to cross through some barren places where nature's taken over.
I say we slip through the nature.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'd kind of like to drive through the... Well, I don't know. Depends. There's...
Overruled.
Overruled?
Three against the drunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know there was a drunk.
I'm coming off of a hangover. I'm not drunk. I
Oh.
was drunk. I'm
I
not
just
drunk.
sent you
like an
2
excuse.
shots.
I'm just pissed right now. That's all. Nothing's going right today.
Sobriety is
Here's a
looking...
tissue. Cry about it. Call the ambulance or something.
I'm not crying. I'm pissed. There's a difference.
So are you guys... By the way, whose character is driving this menagerie here?
I probably
Not one.
shouldn't.
Did you say menage?
Menage.
Menagerie.
French words.
I don't.
I'm gonna say
Menage. I mean, that's another good one, but...
I don't think we're doing that right now. But that could distract us from the job.
Yeah. No, let's stay focused on the job actually. So I mean,
I'm
who's
saying
driving?
not one
Why
is
would we
the
all?
only
Why would
sober
we all
enough
agree
one.
to go in the same car? I don't actually know these dudes. I wouldn't just let them come up in my car.
I mean, you've run with them once before.
Plus that dream sequence.
Yeah, exactly.
Dream sequence?
I am the woman of your dreams. Literally.
You know, that could be a nightmare. That was a nightmare actually. 'Cause I killed him. So yes, technically you are the woman of my dreams.
Alright, whatever,
So,
I'll just walk.
You don't have a
all
car.
right,
Does
that'll
no
be
one have a
about
car? Am I
6
the only one with a
hours.
van?
I have a car.
I
Okay.
have a car. It's just stupid.
Can I get my genie fixer guy to just teleport me across there and pay some money to do
I
it?
don't think that's how that works.
Well, he does magical shit. He can just wish up whatever.
Teleporting is a little bit much even for, like, MIT and M. Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Magic.
Is that a real thing, or you make that up?
It's definitely a real thing in Shadowrun.
It's canon.
I'm like 99.9% sure it's canon.
Why does it have to be Massachusetts?
Because that's where it's located.
Well, what if they had one of those in Wisconsin?
No, I want to eat all the Red Sox.
Then it would be WITNM.
Okay, cool. I'll go to that one then, since that probably is more open.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Come on.
So anyway.
Come on.
So who's agreeing to be the driver?
Not one.
Then who is
Okay.
it going to be?
I'll drive your stupid asses. Get in the van.
All right. So you're all in the
No,
A-team
not
van.
Not Juan. You picked a trolly name, damn it.
Why?
Guess who's going to
I'm
do
not
it?
Juan.
Not Juan. Okay. Then who else is going to do it?
No,
And
I'm not Juan.
You kept yourself out of this.
It's a different annotation or something. Accent. Yeah, that's it.
I don't
My
get
lord,
it.
not Juan.
So on the way in, you guys can observe just how devastated it is. There are buildings that have fallen down and just not been patched back up. There's
Devastating.
remains of car fires and building fires all over the place.
Can we
There,
scavenge?
you are smart enough to realize there's not going to be anything there worth taking.
So
I mean,
can
scrap
we
metal
just,
is...
like, look around for people like following us, causing trouble, general mayhem, just to like.
You can make a general perception check if you want, sure.
Is
Alright.
that just perception?
Wits plus perception.
Right. So
And just count out how many successes you get for me. In the meantime, fortunately, there are some pockets of settlements that you guys can drive around or through, and nobody really seems to care at that point. But there's a lot of devastation, distance, and the occasional police raid that serves as a barrier against most threats. And since you have an address to go to, you already know that Daniel's crash pad is in a relatively safe, shallow area Z-zone. As for being followed, you do not detect any threats, any sort of following, nothing. You're actually all in the clear.
and we all rolled really well on that too.
Yeah.
So in our scouring, do we scope anything special about this Daniel's place other than it is uncannily really good in a really bad spot?
Well, it's not really good. It's actually a patched up brownstone. It's not in the best shape. There's been walls cobbled together out of other nearby buildings that fell apart. And I'm trying to find the reveal area tool for Roll20 and having a mild amount of difficulty. Now I'm trying to use the reveal area tool with mild amount of difficulty.
That's the only.
Yay!
All right. Did it work?
That woke me up.
Yeah.
That was cool.
My Little Mermaid text message.
So you all come upon this brownstone building, and you can tell that the original roof has already fallen apart, but it's been patched up, and you can even see a lookout post on top of the building. There are 3 people sitting outside in front of the complex. They look like they're actually a bit older than your average gangster, but they also look like they're pretty well equipped for your average gangster. Each of them's carrying some type of weapon and a set of armored jacket that looks like it's in pretty good shape. They watch the van roll up, kind of situate themselves, and wait for you all to get out.
Wait, does this perception roll count for anything?
Yeah, I just described the building for you.
Yeah, we got nothing worth nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no threats or anything like that. There's nobody following you. You're totally on your own, and you're able to make out the little lookout post on top of the building, even from the ground level.
All right.
So is there anybody on ground level?
What do you mean?
Well, you got these two lookouts, so I'm assuming they're in the lookouts, right? So is there anyone on ground level sitting there staring us down?
Yeah, there's 3 people sitting in front of the brownstone, in front of the little wall area, and they're kind of just waiting
they're
for you to
on
get
the-
out of the van.
So I'm just gonna say I should walk out, shaking my hips, and just be like, "Hey, where's the dope at?"
And while she's doing that, I put on my ninja mask and I sneak on by.
I mean, you could try that if you want.
My
It's really
character
the
says, hey,
distraction
wait
here.
a second.
It depends on how good of a distraction she is. If she's good enough, then I'm just gonna walk on by. I'm just gonna put on my ninja mask and I'm just in there.
My character talks to his character, says, hang on, let's see if she can get some information out of them before we start doing all this ninja shit. We don't know what's in there just yet.
I have a better option.
Send
What's
in the
that?
drone.
So I have astral projection.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
you close your eyes, take a deep breath, pop out of your body, and you can observe that the walls of the building are still the walls in the building, but you can tell that somewhere deep inside of it, there is, well, surprisingly enough, there are some magical wards around that basement, but they're relatively weak. Otherwise, there are about 20 or so people in the building at any given time, and there's another group of 3 people walking around the back of it.
all right, so I'm gonna tell my team all of that.
Ta-da, you've got
Okay.
information.
we all know.
So wait. So I have like super sensey shit, right?
Yes.
So can I like smell and tell if they're all human or if they're not?
Smell and tell.
Well, they're definitely
like
all
show and
some
tell?
type of meta human, so like one of them I guess
Okay,
is
so
an
they're not all
orc,
human.
but they're all normal people.
All right. So do we know what these wards are about?
Not at this time, and you really don't have a mage with you. You have an adept who can astral project, so odds are low of well, you are a mage, aren't you? But you can't see the wards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I do have sorcery, so I feel like I should be able to tell what they're about without actually disrupting them.
Can you get there somehow is the
searching.
question.
Okay, so the wards are only around that little spot, not around.
Yeah, they're in the building in the basement.
All right. And
Alright,
the
so-
basement has 20 people.
If she can fully distract them, then I could walk on by. But I'm gonna put on a silencer for a pistol, just in case.
Just so
There's
you know, you just rolled up on them in a van.
Hmm.
They're gonna
I
see
jumped
you
out real
come out.
fast.
Are you saying you jumped out before that van got there? Because you
I
could
think they
do
were
that.
Kind of pissed off at me. They kicked me out of the van before we got there, so I walked a little bit. But I'm here now.
You could
And
do
if
that
I'm
if
a bit of
you
a
want.
distraction, they're not going to see him get out of the car if I leave the door open.
All right, Trigger,
Yeah.
roll sneaking plus. What would it be? Sneaking plus dexterity.
Okay, sneaking. I wondered where that is. At sneaking. Is that? Where the fuck is that?
If
Active
you don't
skills.
have it, yeah, active skills.
Oh, active skills. Okay, it's Oh, okay, 3 and 7, so 10. All right. Keyboard. Oh, thank you. Sometimes it doesn't fucking do
1,
anything.
2, 1, 2, 3. One, two. Okay, so you dip between some rocks and you start sneaking around. Are you going on the east side or the west side of the building?
Well, from where I'm at right now, I'm gonna go through the east side here.
All right, so you're more like out here.
Oh, I was gonna go inside though.
Well,
But
You're not going to sneak past me. Like, I'm distracted.
Yeah, I I honestly didn't expect you guys to do this, so let me just break out some tokens real quick.
Got ahead of you, did we?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna use Eagle tokens because I cannot be asked to try to find something through the list of pre-made tokens. It's like Roll20 comes with 1 million free tokens, and I don't know where anything is. So I'm just using Eagles because I have them on hand and they're easy. So there's the 3 goons that are waiting for Ava. I guess I should probably draw out a van for you guys, huh?
We don't need a van. We don't need no stinking van.
Well, I guess the van's done for now, unless we need it somewhere along the way.
Here's a van.
Players can always blow up GM's plan. I like that idea.
Yes, players can absolutely always blow up a GM's idea. I'm just going to put you guys back with the van.
I'll be right back.
Gotcha, Jameson. Alright, so Ava, you're going to stroll up and start using your assets to try to attract attention.
Yes.
Okay, I guess throw your charisma and, again, if you have anything like
Assets?
etiquette, negotiation, something like that.
We got throwing knives.
Just throw it all
You could also try to
Throw it
distract
all
them with a
on
throwing
the
knife.
floor. And that would be
I still think I should just add
big
body
distraction.
to it, which isn't that great. My body skill is not that great, but
Yeah, exactly.
listen, what else would go with charisma? I mean, I got willpower, smarts, perception.
No,
humanity,
how about active skills?
sorcery, concealment, melee, sneaking, security, build / repair,
Frost, why didn't you?
searching, unarmed. What about unarmed? Can I unarm them?
That would be punching them in the face.
Frost, why didn't you put sex appeal in this? The physical attributes in here. That should be a part of this.
That's charisma.
No.
Yes.
That's charming. I mean,
Um,
it's kind of a part of that, but
I think I could be unarming their attitude.
how about willpower? You should add willpower to it, right? Willpower.
What?
I could do willpower.
Willpower.
Willpower and charisma.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, because that would make sense.
Well, what other? Let me look through your sheet real quick,
Your
see what you
prowess,
got.
You know,
Oh.
how sexy can you be?
You have presence, actually.
Willpower. And your
Hold on,
charisma.
you have a vampire
I'm
discipline for this.
Sexy for my
Time
hat.
out. Time out. Think about this here. Character may spend a complex action to induce a sense of wonder by rolling charisma. So just roll charisma.
Just charisma.
Yeah, just roll charisma. Invoke your vampire powers here.
Just charm these assholes.
That's literally charming.
Not bad. 3 out of 10.
Alright, so everyone who's watching Ava suddenly gets their attention drawn to her as she invokes her vampire powers. She suddenly looks a lot better.
Sorry.
Acts
I
a
need my
lot
screen.
better.
Hold on.
What's up? I only caught like half of that.
I heard hold on.
I heard hold on
it's
too.
typing. He's typing.
No,
I
take
need
your
a
time,
minute.
Jameson. Take your
He
time.
needs a minute. Give him a minute.
She's too sexy for her stats.
This
This is
is-
too sexy for the
this-
stats. So the
Okay,
three
this is around the.
the 3 lead people look at her and are just like, "What do you want again?"
Did she pass or fail that roll or what?
She definitely got 3 successes. Anything
Okay.
above a 6 is a success.
Is
I'm
6 a
just-
success?
Yes.
Anything
Okay.
above
6
5.
is definitely a
Anything
success.
above 5, you're right. I said
Alright,
that wrong.
So what do I want? I want to know where the
I mean,
dope at.
6. Yeah.
I'm
Where the
pretending I'm
dope
here
at?
for drugs because we know that's what Yankee Doodle's sister was looking for.
No, I'm saying.
We got Nitro, we got Nova Coke, we got whatever you need, they respond with.
And I'm in the car looking like a hipster
Okay.
kid. That's
I'm
my
I'm
highlight.
continuing to move by. I'm gonna sneak in the back door.
Okay, you discover that there's a wall 360 degrees around it that's at least 6 feet tall, made out of broken rocks and metal and just absolute... Where there should be 3 or 4 buildings surrounding this, there's just a wall of rubble instead.
All right. So keep in mind 6 feet, and we're all probably 5 and change.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna go full Spider-Man and just, I guess, climb it.
All right. Athletics plus body, please.
Okay, let's see what this does here. So my body is
You need 3
pretty
successes,
tall.
by the way. This shit
And
is
my
not that
athletics
tall,
is
but it's definitely
4.
not that stable.
Okay, so 4. 40.
Wow, so you climb it. Roll 10. All right. As you're climbing, you hear a loud-pitched whistle. You also hear the clacking of a couple of guns because the guys near Ava immediately pull their guns out and start looking around, and they look almost like they want to look at her for guidance. But at the same time, they look at her like, wait a minute, what's going on here? This is bait.
So maybe I should react.
You should. What should you do?
I'm debating if I want to hit them with some magic or just like bite them. I guess magic would cover more area.
Do you want to run away right now?
No, I want to take the pressure off you so we can get in.
Well, if you run away, they're still distracted by you. They don't even know I'm there. Like, you could run and hide behind the other 2 guys that are, taking a pee break right now, behind that truck or wall or whatever it is over there. Use them as your shield. While I'm walking up the
But they just all pulled their guns, so they heard you.
Oh,
They heard the
okay.
whistle.
So I am going to create a larger distraction, and I'm debating. I'm sorry. Oh, better yet, I'm going to use shadow. Well, how far does my shadow reach? Will my shadow cover him and make him not be seen?
Your shadow?
Yeah, it just says creates globe of darkness.
Where does it say that? Oh, yeah.
On
No, I guess you could do that, couldn't you? You have that as a spell. It would cost you 1 blood point, and yeah, you could do that.
And it would cover him if it works.
Well, it's a little late now.
Yeah, but he can jump it. Like, they know something's up, but they don't know where.
Well, I imagine if a giant sphere of darkness... Well, and it took you guys a while to get out here, too, so it is nighttime, so... you could try that. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You guys are too young for that. So would the shadow cover him or not? And not
You could
just
definitely
him, like
cover
the area.
the area, yeah.
Okay, so what do I roll for that? The 6? Because it just says 6 and 4.
Roll
I don't
your...
know
Ignore that. That's for an old system. Throw your sorcery and your willpower.
Okay, so willpower.
You
is
spend 1
6.
blood to do this, by the way.
Alright, whatever. I got blood to spare. I'll just eat a slut.
Where's the other guys? They're just sitting back there, nonchalant, doing nothing.
I was actually just AFK, so I got back 2 seconds ago.
We need
2,
a bear.
3,
Nobody
4,
paused for
5.
me, so thank
So-
you everybody for pausing for me when I said it.
Hey man,
We were
we're playing.
debating on what to do, alright? This is real life.
Yeah, I'm being a ninja. She's being sexy, and yeah.
Alright.
So
Draw a shape.
That's
How do I
the,
draw... Oh, fuck this. A freehand. Draw a circle. Can I draw a circle with this thing? Will it let me?
Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you got the cootie shot.
So this big circle pops up where our friend is trying to climb the wall.
Mhm.
The rooftop sentries shine a bright ass light at it and find that nothing happens. The guards look at Ava and they say to her, "What the fuck are you trying to do?"
Find someone to party with, yo!
All right.
You're looking for the wrong kind of party here, they say back.
That's right.
All right, fine. So I guess I will turn around. I will shake my ass, and as a normal scorned woman, I'm just gonna have to throw some shit at them.
All right.
Pennies.
I'm gonna do.
Wow. I don't think scorned women do that, but
No,
They do if
I
they
was
haven't watched
thinking more
think
like
they
a
throw-
manable,
Uh,
especially at this close proximity.
can my character interfere? Like, wait, hang on a second. What's the severity of the situation? Has Trigger been noticed? Is he in danger?
Absolutely.
I'm trying to play the Trojan horse to get in there and to help you get up on maybe the side or the back or kill some people
Okay, because
inside.
I was gonna. So wait, Jesse, what did you say? Did you say absolutely?
Yeah, it's absolutely an elevated situation.
Okay.
I mean, you could
Okay,
come
is
up
there
and
any-
act like I'm some drunk and you want to like save me.
All right. So
Yeah. Can my character just go up to her and be like, "All right, honey, come on, leave this man alone. This is clearly not the gas station. We're very lost. Let's get back to the."
Yes, you can do
There
that.
You go.
All right, fine, and I will pretend to
I try to pull
stumble.
her.
Now the guards look
Alright.
up. One of them says, "You ain't looking for Daniel, are you?"
Who?
Daniel.
Who's Daniel?
Danny, that
Uh,
sounds sexy. Oh, here I go.
Danny, who's Daniel? I ask, who's Daniel?
Well, he's missing. That's for one.
Oh yeah, when did he go missing?
Friday night.
Well, I can't reveal too much, but somebody, I'm looking for him too. Do you have any idea who he was with?
Well, the only people we know, and that's when you guys hear something very loud crash behind you.
and it's not a bear.
It's not a bear.
What is it?
That's a good question.
A female bear.
Roll your perception and your wits, please. As I
I'm still
look for a
climbing.
token.
Do I have to roll anything or just keep climbing?
You rolled your body to climb. You're good. You're still climbing the thing. I hope you guys have like a communications network set up.
We
We
have
got ESPN.
or if it's a female bear, can I help it?
The question of the night.
I think I have.
Yo, I think you're in heat.
I might be.
5 successes.
All right. So from behind you, you can see that there's this thing shambling out of the rocks, out of the sewage line that's nearby that got broken years ago when the earthquake happened.
Oh,
It's not a
damn.
female bear.
It's... Hold on, let me get the actual description for it so I don't fuck this up too bad.
Is it a golem or a
By
robot?
the way, for those who are curious, I suppose, this is a link to the run we're running. Twitch chat's got it. Should be visible.
Visible.
Exactly. We're just going to up that a bit. This is an amalgamation of toxic waste given a coherent physical form. It's actually about 14 feet tall of pure stone muscle.
Oh,
And what is that first word you said?
Amalgamation.
You
What does
guys
that
might
mean?
want to run right now.
It's taking a bunch of different things and putting it together.
It's like a potpourri.
Kinda, yeah.
All right, it's a smorgasbord. Got it.
Exactly. It's a smorgasbord of like hardened fecal matter and just rock.
How about
And
you guys,
also
how about
pollution.
you guys ask the guards to protect you from this crazy monster and then come over here while it's distracted and we'll climb this
Yeah.
wall.
So I'm gonna come up to Juan and I'm gonna be like, Dad, can you protect us from this thing?
Sure thing, son.
Alright,
Thanks,
wait a
Dad.
minute. You went up to Ava, so you're over there.
I'm going up to
Yeah.
people too.
All right.
Alright,
Now it's
so-
about time to roll initiative.
Because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna fight that thing.
Aren't
Can we
you?
let,
Are you
can
gonna
we
lose
let those
the?
guards fight it for us, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just bat my
Should we-
eyes and
should
get
we
behind them, throw the
run inside?
herb?
Yeah, my character, like, we all want to do something. I was thinking the same thing. I wanted to pull like a flim flam and be like, "Oh no!" and then like, "We gotta get safe," and try to run inside.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is gonna
Bad
go
idea.
so
I was gonna try to
well.
use the monster as an excuse. Just let the monster trail us and like cause havoc.
Well,
and then
yeah,
slip
because
in.
you got those guards there. They might as well do their job. You know,
Yeah.
protect from this
Right?
what is
Save
it?
me, I'm a damsel in distress.
Yeah. Okay. So you rolled really well on perception. You can already see the guards starting to run away
What direction are they going?
to the building. One of them shouts,
Right.
"We'll be back with some
Run
help."
after them. I actually don't. I want to run after them. I don't want to fight this monster. I'm like,
Yeah, if they're running inside, I want to see what the wards are about.
Yeah, me too.
just want to
Shit.
because once we get inside, the monster's just gonna like bang on the doors and try to bang. He's 14 feet tall, right? Like this building cannot have been built for 14-foot tall.
Okay, maybe 14 is a little too tall. Maybe like 9.
14's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
But can I
The
be
bigger they
inside
are,
by
the
now?
harder they
'Cause
fall.
by the time all this shit happened, I probably got up to the top.
You
Yeah, I
got
mean, I
up to
gave
the
you a
top of
nice
the
cloud of
wall.
shadow, so you should have been able to hop down and not be seen.
Also, isn't he in the cloud of shadow?
Yeah,
How is he climbing these rocks?
because he was
Like
already up
here.
top. Wait, he got up top, and that's what they heard and drew their guns.
Because I'm an elf. That's why I can climb anything.
You do have low light vision, but this is this is shadow, not like pure darkness. Okay.
Yeah.
So he got up there.
Yeah, I
He
can be
made a
inside.
noise getting up there, and I was like, "Oh no, save you!" And then he was like, "Ha, you can't see me."
Thank you very much. I'll have to pay you a little bit after this is over, just so.
All right. So
Okay,
everyone's
I
running
like
inside. Is that what's happening here?
Yes.
Yeah, they're running inside.
Okay. So as you all run inside, you get. See, now I'm trying to envision the inside of a brownstone because I did not plan for you guys to do this at all. You guys definitely,
Oh,
definitely
God.
chickened out of the first fight of the Shadowrun campaign.
No, we worked smarter, not harder.
Well,
This
if we
may
can
be
get up
true.
on top of a-
Necessarily.
if we can find like a turret up on top here, that'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, you
know,
can even
just-
hear them like shouting at the off the top of the roof. But as you run inside, the only thing you see is skipping down a bit. This is definitely gonna be a 2-part run, but that's fine. You find this older woman wearing a hoodie walking out, taking her time. And she looks at you all and says, "Where the fuck do you think you're going?"
Old ladies, not my forte. Dudes, different story.
So I'm gonna use some charisma and try and find out who this lady is.
Okay. Do you do charisma to find out who she is?
No perception, no.
Well, you can try to talk to her, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Ball.
Charisma
Ball.
plus anything that would resemble negotiation. So you have negotiation, so that would work. You could also try to intimidate her if you want.
5 plus. So 70-10. I'm just gonna try and get some information from her.
Go for it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Alright, so she kind of just looks at you and goes, "You're awakened, aren't you?"
The hell does that mean?
Yes, I am.
That means he's magical.
Yes.
In fact, she looks at you, Ava, and goes, "And you're awakened too. What are you doing here? And what is outside?"
Figuring out what your wards mean, woman.
"They mean I don't like to be bothered when I'm working."
So I'm gonna tell her that the pizza delivery man's outside waiting for her to pay for pizza.
Oh, you think you're fucking funny.
I mean, there is a tribe of misfit, what is it when they have no parents? Orphans looking for aid, and they need her help.
Sure, we'll go with that description, she says. What is outside?
Misfit orphans.
Misfit orphans aren't making those loud noises that sound like a van being crushed.
Oh, orphans.
Well, sometimes they're upset. So. Oh wait,
They're
I'm not
not
in
all
this conversation.
human.
Never mind.
They're not all human. I can't help that they're not all human. They're misfits.
All right,
One of the
so-
gangsters goes and says there's a nature spirit outside and is probably wrecking this guy's vehicle as we speak. She turns and looks at him and goes, I don't give a shit about his vehicle.
Hang on a second. Why would the nature spirit just choose to wreck a vehicle? Like, why wouldn't it go after the people that ran away?
Because
in the way.
it's not natural.
Can we just fight?
I'm gonna call bullshit. I'm gonna call you just
Fight it.
wanted me to fight this monster.
Let's just fight it.
I
wanna
didn't hear
see what
that.
these words are about while we have the opportunity.
If you say that monster is gonna wreck this vehicle, then I'm gonna fight it. Like, I'll be like, hang on, it's gonna fuck my vehicle up. So can I control my drones to go like strafe it and attack it from behind, from a distance using guns?
Why would Strider-
So you can use. Well, did you bring them inside with you? I forget.
No, I left them outside. I didn't say I brought them inside. I would have left them outside as
Why
like.
is this
They're more
thing
useful
Insurance.
not letting me
Pedro makes a good
select?
point. Roll for performance.
Roll for performance. You could roll for performance.
I don't know what that is.
That means you roll for
Well.
performance.
I mean, do you not know what performance is?
Either way, it's got to push the van. It pushes the van out of the way, but doesn't damage it too bad.
Okay.
But it's definitely advancing, and at this point, now you can hear sniper fire coming, or at least hunting rifle fire coming down from the roof above. Blam.
All right.
All right.
So did we actually roll? I rolled initiative, right? Like, are we actually doing like fighting turns?
You rolled initiative. I see a 70-10 there.
Hang on. Did you say to roll initiative?
Not yet, no.
I mean, he
Okay.
kind of did, and we kind of overrode him and said we were running inside.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly what happened.
So, but since the monster has like ignored my van, I'm just gonna run inside and try to lure it inside.
All right, so you run outside. You wave your hands around a bit. I don't know what you do to
Oh
distract
wait,
it. What do you do
were
to
we
distract
already
it?
inside? No, I didn't say try to lure it inside. I'm just saying that I'm running inside in the hopes that it will follow us, but not like I'm trying to like. My strategy is to not fight this monster, but to cause the monster to fight these other guys and have these other guys fight it, and then in the
There-
ensuing chaos,
Okay.
try to infiltrate this location. Were we talking to that old lady just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're all actually here right now. Like,
You're all
Okay.
probably inside of the actual building, which, I mean, I don't have fleshed out, but...
so where are these wards at?
The basement?
All right, so I'm just gonna like divert to the basement and check out these wards.
She's gonna get in your way physically and say, you're not going down there. That's my home.
And she's old.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
thinking-
bite her.
You're like
Oh.
amoral. Your character is amoral. That's all.
I would strongly reconsider that approach.
I second that. Strongly reconsider biting this old lady. You don't know about these wars, but
Yeah, you don't want to fight.
Yeah,
this
how
out.
about I'm gonna tell you, roll perception plus wits. Nah, yeah, do that.
Perception and wits.
Please
All
don't.
of us?
Please don't botch.
I don't even want to like try and stop them. I just want to know what they're about. Jesus, it's because you said
All
don't
right.
botch. 1, 2,
You
3,
didn't
4.
No,
That's
you no botch. As long as you get one
literally-
success, you can't botch.
No, it's even. I have
That's fine.
5 successes and 5 ones.
You can't botch.
Well,
it. You-
congratulations on getting 5 and 5, but as long as you have a success, you don't botch.
Okay.
You only botch when you get no successes and 1-1.
Mm.
Uh,
So do I get
so
to see what
it's
they're about?
fairly. So you can see that this woman has all of the makings of a mage about her. Actually, more like a shaman. But point being, she looks all shamany. Does not look like she should be fucked with, despite her age.
Don't fuck
Yeah.
with this bitch.
don't fuck with that lady.
Fine.
Also, like, mind you, Jesse, like, GM clues here are that we probably should have fought that monster because the inside of this building doesn't hold a lot of information. So probably the right way ahead would have been to fight that monster. But we're here now.
Yeah, no,
You
we're
know,
totally
we went
sidetracking.
beeline. So wait, so I really didn't find out if they're protection wards, if they're angry wards.
So she's
if
not letting
they're-
you down there to examine them.
Damn her, bitch.
You could use one of your vampire abilities.
Can I ask her, like, do you know Daniel? We're looking for Daniel.
And not the song.
She looks at you, looks a little bit concerned, and then looks back at her guys and says, "It sounds like we have more pressing issues to worry about."
You mean the monster outside?
"Yes, the monster outside," she replies.
Fuck this.
All right. Well, if we take care of this monster, will you tell us about Daniel?
"Yes."
All right.
Ever the diplomat.
We'll handle this. So I want to shoot the monster with my drones.
All right. Roll initiative, please.
Yay.
The only time we use D6s here.
Okay, so wait, but I'm supposed to like activate my vampire shit, right?
You just have to say it.
Yes, you just have to say it.
Yay, activated.
They're vampire shit.
Your vampire tits.
Woohoo!
Good job. We have a tie.
All right, Jesse, 1 or 2?
1. You got it. Still waiting on... Oh, no, I'm not waiting on... Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm waiting on Trigger.
Is he AFK?
I do not know.
T-Man. Oh, there's a spitting thing on him. So I'm wondering if he lost connection. Can't hear me? Nope. Sorry, bro.
Cannot hear you.
Yeah, try reloading.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right,
It's
good.
like a bad AT&T commercial.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Was that AT&T or was that
Can you hear me
Verizon?
now?
It was Sprint, wasn't it?
That was Sprint. Yeah.
It was somebody.
Okay,
All
cool.
of them.
All right. So what happened? I didn't hear anything for a while.
We are rolling initiative.
Okay. Okay, initiative would be...
What you should do is throw the old bitch at the monster and see what happens.
That's a good idea, but I'm at the top of the
Oh,
roof.
I get
so
to play the old bitch.
Won't
Hold on.
find out anything about Daniel.
3d6
Yeah,
plus
but you see some
10.
pretty fucking awesome shit.
3d6
So let's
plus
throw the Goonies at the monster.
3d6 plus 10. Okay. Does that work? Maybe.
Okay. Let's do the old turn order. And the turn order is on your right hand. Yeah, turn tracker. I could do that, but I'm not good at that, and I don't know how Roll20 works. So I'll play with that between sessions, and we'll go with that. Now is when you put on the boss music, I guess, because boss music is good.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to listen to. If you got a particular song in mind, let us know in chat.
We We are the champ.
How many people are still watching? Like, I'd be amazed if anyone was still watching this fiasco.
Well, Pedro is still posting in Twitch chat.
Nice,
fuck.
Pedro. Thank you.
And we still have like 3.
So we only
So-
lost one.
Can we take a moment to hear from Pedro? What does Pedro say?
There's a turn tracker on Roll20.
That's what he says.
Yeah, I put up in Twitch chat a link, not Twitch chat, in Roll20 chat a link to the actual channel so you can see everything.
So is Twitch kind of like oh my thoughts.
It's kind of like YouTube but live.
Okay.
It's more for games, but you can put other things there too.
Yep. I wonder if I could get a copyright strike for putting the secret amount of boss music on right now.
Yeah, it depends on how popular it is.
I don't think there's enough people watching for you to get a copyright strike.
Oh, it's
Like,
automated.
It's just
Well, it depends on YouTube. Twitch doesn't care.
YouTube
Good sound
automates
boss
that shit.
music. I don't know if it comes in any good, but I totally found.
I heard it.
boss music
It was
to
like
do.
some trumpety stuff.
Some golden
No,
shit.
like I once. Yes, that's it. That's boss music.
Fucking Twilight Princess, yo.
Twilight Princess boss music. I will let you know, by the way, if YouTube's automated filter picks this up and is like, nope, you can't use that music, we're nerfing it. Nah, but seriously,
I don't know.
I'm concerned that it would actually, like, mute the entire section that's playing. Because it does
think
that.
we were doing
It
it.
automatically pulls out the soundtrack. It's really weird. It's confusing.
Well, I
If
have a
it's
friend who
if
makes
it's
music. I'll talk to him.
if it's mainstream music, then yes. But if it's like game music, they don't really generally care that much. They might give you like like a copyright thing, and then you
Yeah.
can argue it.
They give you the content like, yo, it's
if you-
demonetized.
If you argue it and they find that they don't care, then you can get a strike. But if they just give you a copyright and then you're just like, okay, and they're like, okay, we're gonna put ads on this, and you accept it, right?
And
and
you
you
don't
just
get the
don't-
money from it.
And you just don't say anything. But
Yep, they're fun. So, Trigger, you're up. It's your turn. What are you going to do?
can I pull out a sniper rifle from here and just fire?
Well, there's a 6-foot wall between you and the thing, so you can take a shot for its upper body, but that's going to be considered behind cover.
Okay.
You're
I'll
also
take a shot.
Currently standing in the shadowy area still. And actually,
Well,
I'm lying
take
to you because I'm pretty sure your line of sight is blocked by the building.
but I'm at the top though.
You're still at the top of the thing? You didn't finish climbing over?
No, I'm at the very top of the building. In the
You-
darkness here.
Hold on, you're at the very top of the wall. You didn't climb the building.
I thought I got up to the top by
You
the
got
time.
to the top of the wall. What are you climbing a building with anyway?
You don't want to know.
My hands.
No, you're at the top. You're on top of the wall. You can get a straight shot at the thing. Because you've got low light vision because you're an elf.
All right. So guess
So-
perception plus what?
You're trying to shoot it, right?
Yeah.
Long arms, right? Because you're using sniper rifle.
Yep.
Long arms plus dexterity.
Okay, so 5, 7. Okay.
Hobonotic. One, two,
69.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So you hit
5.
Yeah, you got 5.
Really? Did I miscount that?
Yeah, so
So
10.
get rid of both the 10s for the 1s, and then you have 2 6s, 2 9s, and an 8.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I'm the drunk one.
Are you?
I
And
may
who's-
have had
damn
a lot
it,
of vodka this evening.
Just because I'm not sober doesn't mean I'm not sober.
Well, I'm working on getting away from that, but I don't know. Maybe that'll change.
All right. That was perfect timing. 2, 3. So, serious +4. You deal 13 hit points and you lose 3, so 10. So it loses 10.
Did I just snipe this thing and that was it?
You sniped it, you hit it, you blew a nice chunk off of its shoulder, but it's still going. That means, Ava, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna chuck no, should I do a mana bolt? No, I'm gonna levitate this bitch so that way he can't get out of the way of anybody else.
Okay, spend your blood and roll sorcery plus willpower.
So 12.
I thought you were going to
Sorry,
say
I just
sorcery
saw-
plus whoop-ass.
I just saw what Hobanatic posted in Twitch and I died laughing.
Well, share the love.
Personally, I think the characters should explore their unexplored childhood traumas, but it might be far afield.
It is. Alright, so I forgot to clear the 12 from before, so can we just ignore that, or do I have to roll again?
What 12?
So, from the initiative? I forgot.
Oh, the
to
plus
clear
12
that
doesn't
out.
matter because I'm judging based on the dice.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to roll again.
Yeah, that was a nice roll.
Right? I didn't want to, like, ruin it.
So you actually lift this damn thing up. It's no longer able to advance towards anyone. It's just sort of hovering there in midair. That means it is now Tony's turn.
Go,
Find it on the
Tony.
ground.
Go, Tony.
Tony, all right. I want to shoot him with my 2 drones over here. What do I have to roll to do that?
What was it? Didn't they have like 3 dice? Because you're not direct. Are you direct controlling any of them or no?
I'm directly controlling him this time because I'm just inside, so I'm covered. I can just directly. And I think I have some kind of like advanced link. Hang on, I have 2 times dedicated correction. I have a dedicated connection to a subservient or allied mechanical entity of some kind. Blah, blah, blah,
Those
blah,
are your
blah,
drones.
blah. Yeah.
And your drones have a sniper rifle built into them, or a hunting rifle rather.
Only one dedicated connection may be inhabited by the character at a time. Fair enough.
So you
One
can. So one would probably be like intelligence and long arms, or you can default to another firearm if you need to.
Okay. Is it like I can use it like I was the drone?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to use my I just want to take I want to take aim and like aim for like a soft. Can I roll perception to see where if this monster has any apparent weak points?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Oh, wait, that might not.
Oh, hey, my cat let me have my chair back.
Yeah, hang on.
It's your cat's chair.
You keep
Just
saying that.
perception.
That doesn't
Sorry,
make it
that's too many
true.
rolls.
My chair, and she just borrows it whenever she wants. Kind of like how the pillows that I sit on are my wife's pillows, but I kind of borrow them perpetually. Alright, so as far as weak points go, you can identify that there are some parts where the stone-like armor articulates over the inner workings of the thing, but whether or not that makes it vulnerable is hard to dissect.
I'm gonna aim for one of those spots and shoot it.
Alright, so the take aim action gives you a dice, but aiming for the spot takes away 4 dice. So take your whatever you're going to shoot and subtract it by 3.
Choo, choo.
What do you mean? Whatever you're gonna shoot? It's like whatever the drone has.
Well, if you're using the drone that you're inhabiting,
Yeah.
you can throw, what is it? I guess it would be like smarts plus piloting. Actually, it should be gunnery, shouldn't it? Sorry, I just had one of those
recall.
like GM moments where I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing that exists for something that
Yeah,
never ever gets used.
It's something like autosoft. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to shoot it with the best possible stats.
What kind of firearms do you have?
It says it's armed with a Remington 750 with an
I mean,
8-round
for your
magazine.
character skills.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Long rifles 3. So.
All right, so roll that plus your smarts because you're piloting the drone with your brain. And then subtract 3 because you're precise aiming.
So cancel 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So 0, precisely 0.
Wait. You rolled.
What? That
Look at my
9d10, you get rid of the 6 and the 9, but then you still have the 7, the 7, and the 8. So you have 3.
But then don't I subtract some for?
So you would normally lose 3 dice, not 3 successes. So what that would do is just cancel out the last 3 dice. You actually gain a success off of that.
Woo-hoo.
So that's a
Fantastic.
serious wound
Yay.
plus. Let's call
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's 4 successes.
Damn. 8, 7, 6.
6, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. I didn't see the 1.
Okay. So you also deal 10 hit points of damage to it. And then you have your other drone, which just has the pilot skill.
So the other drone is just it does its own thing.
Yeah, the other drone is just going to shoot at it like a dum-dum.
So okay.
Pew pew.
I think it's listed as 3.
Yep.
So you should have seen a roll up there.
I see the test.
I see a taste.
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 You hit.
It's a tasty test.
Taste.
7.
Oh, monster.
You deal 6 hit points of damage.
Take that, bitch.
That ends your turn. Jameson, you're up.
So I'm going to pull out my AK-97.
Why are you pulling out?
I mean, I think the better question is, how is he pulling out, given that he's got the bear form?
So the reason is like, I don't want to grenade the female bear yet.
This is springtime, definitely.
What's that trigger?
It's springtime. We're gonna see some
Yes.
mating dance ritual here sometime.
Am I close enough where if I turn to bear form, can I attack it?
You could definitely melee it, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to turn into my bear form. The full
Okay,
bear
so
form.
you turn into a big fucking bear.
Yeah. And I'm going to come up and melee this bitch.
Alright, so you run up and roll your melee.
So... Okay, let's see. Hold on.
I guess it would be unarmed, right?
That's what I would think.
Yeah, it should still be good dice either way.
So, so what is it's just unarmed?
Dex plus unarmed.
So 5.
So used to
Are we-
vampire, Dex plus melee.
Are we fighting a genetically modified version of Swamp Thing?
Sort of.
Okay.
Magically modified.
Son of a bitch.
Alright.
So you hit. Roll your strength plus strength damage.
Just strength.
Yep, just strength.
But now I get more as a bear, right?
Yeah, you get +3 strength in your bear form.
That's 8d10.
8d10.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Fucking bear.
1, 2 plus.
Son of a bitch.
So you deal 8 damage.
Take that, bitch.
All right, the elemental is not a fan of any of this. It's now cracked and oozing liquid that's probably not exactly safe to touch, but fortunately none's on Jameson yet. And it throws its melee right back into his face. Let me just look that up real quick.
But remember, he's suspended in air, so he can't do too much.
Still kick.
That's what she said.
Apparently it can kick very hard.
Alright, can I do like a bear roll and try and dodge this
Combat pool, you can roll up to all of your combat pool. You need, 4 successes?
thing? Do I get any more combat as
You get combat pool refreshed every initiative pass.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll fuck.
Probably all of it.
My 7, which is all of it.
So 70-10, go for it.
Fucking crazy bear fucking roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you actually get enough successes to offset it. So it kicks at you, but you crazy bear roll away to the side.
Yogi style.
Yogi style.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo, 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 boo.
Park ranger doesn't get to get you this time.
That is the park ranger. Shaman's just gonna throw a fucking.
So we're fighting a park ranger here.
Sort of. I mean, it's a toxic nature spirit. It's basically nature gone wild.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like girls gone wild. Nature gone wild.
Okay. Yeah.
So the woman that old woman steps up, puts her hands together, spreads them apart as magical lightning arcs across her fingertips, throws her hands together and unleashes a bolt of light into this creature. It sizzles a whole bunch. Let's call that
Sizzleicious.
7,
It's scissor time.
6, 5. Deals 5 damage. Alright. Trigger, you're up.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Because everybody who had their... Yeah. We reached the end of the first...
They all had their fun. Okay.
They all had their first turn. Now you subtract 10 and you go again.
Okay. Minus 10. All right, good. Let's do this. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do this time... Wait, do I have any grenades?
Oh, fuck you, no.
I mean, he's outside and he's stuck outside.
I mean, you bear rolled away. You should be fine.
You rolled like 2 feet away.
Wait a minute, no.
Well, I'm pretty accurate.
While he's shooting, run away.
What the
Run
fuck?
away, run away.
It's not my turn yet.
I don't think you have any
Okay.
grenades on your character sheet, so you don't have any
Thank
grenades.
you.
If you want to buy them,
Okay.
you can buy them between your sessions.
Can I negotiate with the swamp monster? You know,
What?
How?
try to talk it into
I negotiate with you.
submission.
Yes! Throw your negotiation trigger. Go for it. I fucking dare you.
I'm just gonna laugh at your face.
So
Okay, I got 4.
Can I speak English?
All right, I'm gonna negotiate with it and see if we can make it stop attacking her. So I got 4.
What?
I feel like you're negotiating with a zombie. Sure, I won't eat your brain today.
4d10. We'll see. Wait, can I roll more than that?
If you're negotiating, you can negotiate with charisma.
Please don't, Podge. Please don't.
Oh, wait. So 4
So
plus 5
negotiation
is
plus
9.
charisma.
Yeah, so 9. Ooh, this will be fun. We'll see
Once
what
you
happens
roll, this
here.
is a permanent decision. I hope you realize that.
9,
Oh.
10.
Fuck, I'm right next to it, you son of a bitch.
All right. So you speak very eloquently towards this ancient beast, forged of magic, derived from nature, gone wild. It does not even look in your direction, for it does not understand the significance of your guttering utterances.
But I'm an elf, and it's an ancient being, and I'm ancient
It's
too.
like probably 6 minutes old.
Are you fucking kidding me? The most elegant speech I ever made, and it doesn't do anything.
Yo, I'll bitch slap you later for it.
Fireball is the equivalent of fireball, Pedro. Fireball exists in this, but grenades are definitely a close second.
Well, I could have thrown a grenade, but I threw some love, and
Thank
I
you.
got shade instead. So
Ava,
whatever.
it's your turn.
Fire and grenades do not mix.
Whatever.
Just saying.
Ava, you've spent all the blood you can spend this turn, by the way.
Lovely. So wait, what does that mean I can't do?
It means
Oh,
you
so I
can't do
do
magic.
any more magic. Oh, that's fine, because I just wanted to run at him with my sword. And I have
Okay.
no idea what those words mean next to it. STR.
Don't worry about them. Ignore them. Well, don't ignore them, but I'll tell you what they mean when you roll. So you're going to roll
Okay.
your dex plus melee.
Dex is 5. Melee is 5. Okay. Oh, it's terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So that 3 is... I'm sorry. So the medium is 6 damage. Roll your strength, please.
Strength is 3. Okay.
Alright, so
Oh,
no extra damage.
terrible.
You deal 6. Roll 10d10. 6 minus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minus. So you only... While you hit it really hard,
I did
unfortunately, you catch it right in the spot where it's got armor. And you only deal 1 hit point of damage. Tony,
Right.
you're up.
I think he ditched us.
Who are you talking to?
No,
You.
Juan is not here.
Yeah.
Not one is not here.
All right. Once again, I want to continue to shoot it. This time, I just want to shoot it. I don't want to like aim it. So I think it's what was it? It was the what did you say we had to roll last time?
Long arms plus smarts.
Un momento, por favor.
No, hablo en español.
Oh, I should have dropped his ass. Not any music magic to drop him. Like a
Guess you
bad
could do that.
fucking habit.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Maybe you should have.
1, 2, 3.
You totally messed that one up, by the way.
I did. Epic fail. Fired.
Yeah.
Done.
It's okay. You know, I try to negotiate with people sometimes, and sometimes they don't like it. You know,
It's not a person.
it's
Hey,
still.
Hey, don't listen to her. She doesn't know what you.
Still,
Yeah.
I mean, if
So
you're
your
looking
first
at
shot
the
deals
guy in
7
the
hit
bear
points
form
of
right now,
damage.
he's not a person either.
This
Uh-huh.
thing's starting to ooze a lot of its
Yes.
liquid. It's almost
How
like
much-
trying to
How much damage?
7.
Okay.
You know, you blow another huge chunk off of it.
It's a good thing I stopped him from moving for you.
Thank you.
Did something else.
And then you got your other
Reverse hollow
drone.
pat on the head. Oh yeah. Shoot him with him, and that's just 3.
Do I even want to bother rolling?
Oh, stop.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow, it actually survives. You deal 2 hit points of damage. It has 1 up. Jameson, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna smash this bitch in the face.
Hulk smash.
So it's gonna be. Oh, I'm just gonna smash it in general. So, what is it? Dexterity plus melee?
Unarmed.
Unarmed. Oh, I've got melee. I don't have unarmed.
Okay, then melee minus 2.
Okay. So 3 plus So 8. Nice.
Roll strength.
So 8d10.
Is that your? Do you have? Yeah, you have 8 strength in bear form.
Hit this bitch. Oh fuck.
Damn. Such
So
a
6,
wonderful one before that, too.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hit points of damage.
Take that bitch.
So Jameson rears up on his hind legs, brings both of his claws down on top of this thing, and just shreds it into thirds.
Makes it my
And
bitch.
smaller chunks than that. And finally, this thing falls into a pile of rubble and starts to turn into steam and dissolve.
I'm running back up now.
Can we collect this steam and put it in a glass vial and save it for like an acid bomb and turn it into something like
That's a great idea. Do you happen to have a glass jar available?
Did you say acid or
Well,
acid?
acid bomb? You know, well,
So we are getting high.
there's plenty of glass and rubble everywhere, right? Because we're in
It's all broken.
I mean, we're on the
a really
Badlands. We
shitty
have to go to
area.
the
You
fire
didn't plan
company.
ahead. You didn't plan ahead.
And plus,
to
you
collect
busted up your
samples.
car, so there's probably some broken headlamps you could use to like scoop up
You
the
don't
gel.
leave my van out of this.
Hey, we'll get you a new headlamp.
Your
later,
van's got a
but-
nice dent in it where it pushed it out of the way.
Oh, I thought
Nothing
it
a
was
little stretching machine can't fix.
Okay, well, there's-
any
that's right.
storage things?
Hmm?
Do the drones have any storage containers?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
So wait,
it's
what if we
storage
just
is
took the
occupied by a gun.
tire, right? You take the tire, you unscrew the thing for the tube, you put it in the tube, and you screw it back up.
Well, it depends if the acid's going to burn through it or not, really. I'd say
Well,
glass
if
is
you
the
act-
best piece,
We
but
ain't got none.
It dissolves into vapor and it's gone. It's dead.
You
Dear
don't
God.
love
You're not
us,
capturing its
Frosty.
corpse.
Oh, Frosty, you don't love us.
I love
What
you,
about the
but
hard feces part?
dude, you are cold.
the stones that are left behind and the very still sort of wet and sticky shit stuff is still left behind. But to anyone who's got magical observation, it does not appear magical in any way, shape, or form.
All right.
Cold heart.
On yogi right now.
You're gonna de-yogify?
Yes.
Play that sound effect from Super Mario where he shrinks down.
What's up, y'all?
All right, so the shaman looks around, takes a deep breath, and goes, "Now, why the fuck are y'all looking for Daniel?"
We kind of
What's it
forgot
to
that
you?
part.
What is it to you,
Yeah,
old woman?
I'm gonna ask her how she knows Daniel.
Daniel is my apprentice. He's not that powerful, but I certainly like him
Why do you like him?
because he's a nice young man. Why do you think?
Well, anybody could be like that.
He's helpful
How? Why?
because magic.
Okay. What kind of
We
magic?
don't give two
Show
shits
us.
about Daniel.
Show us.
So we heard that he took somebody. He kidnapped somebody.
He kidnapped somebody. That doesn't sound like him.
Well, it supposedly is. Where is he right now?
That's the thing. I don't know where he is right now. He's missing.
He's your apprentice. How the fuck do you not know where he is?
He went out Friday night for some fun and he disappeared.
Uh-oh.
The only place I think he might be is, well, he goes to this church sometimes.
Sorry, guys, I'm out.
You're out.
Are you leaving?
Can't step foot in a church.
Oh. Just like float.
Does he have a cell phone?
I've tried calling it and he's not picking up, but I can give you the address to the church.
Oh, now that we killed the monster, can we take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he's
figured we were
freaking
going
me
to wrap up for the night soon anyway, so it's up to you.
Oh,
If you want to
okay.
take a little break, we can take a little break and come back. That's fine.
Are we
Really
close
need
to wrap
break
it? If
this
we're,
deal.
Well,
If
we
we're
could
close
probably
to
just
wrapping
wrap
No,
up
let's take a
tonight.
5-minute break because I know you guys and you're going to get out of hand. So 5-minute
Ew.
break.
I mean,
Alright.
we haven't been out of hand so far.
Predator, catch us in 5.
I'm back. Is anybody here? No?
We good?
I'm back.
Okay.
You son of a bitch, trying to throw a grenade at me.
I didn't throw a grenade at you.
You were thinking about it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're a bear. You could handle it. Get out of the way.
No, see, fur and explosions, they don't mix.
Oh.
Tough.
Well, I mean, I kind of figured with the thick fur, you might get singed a bit, but wouldn't hurt you much.
I'm just saying, talk about the bad hair day.
Yeah, no, I understand. I do.
Listen, Jamie, VT don't give a shit about no one.
Hey, I'm the fucking bear.
You don't care.
You should fucking care. I'm the only melee fighter here. Well, I mean, besides,
What are you talking about? Only melee fighter.
not Juan is not a melee fighter.
I'm a melee fighter.
I got melee. I just rather use my charms.
Okay, that's not fair though.
I am back.
You've got tits, so.
It came back at the right moment.
But I mean, apparently they ain't working to do anything except get VT some drinks.
I mean, I appreciate the free drinks.
Actually, that was pretty nice. That worked pretty well.
Yeah, it did.
Right? I just wish this old hag was like an old man. Think about Master Roshi. Totally would have worked on him.
Yes, it would have.
So next time you gotta write in Roshi.
I could totally make a Roshi character.
I'll make sure.
Is it? Wait a minute. Trigger, don't you have like some old crazy shaman guy who gives you missions?
Yes.
Congratulations,
Absolutely.
you've got Master Roshi.
Wait,
How
what?
does that help me in the mission?
You'll
The
see.
old lady is not Roshi.
No, he's a hobo shaman, but he's not actually from here. He just looks like a hobo.
Oh, he's definitely Roshi. Roshi.
He's very eccentric. So yeah, actually, he might actually be a Roshi.
Wait, so where's Michelangelo?
At the pizza place?
Probably. With the pizza delivery man?
Yeah. Oh, the pizza delivery man. Poor Cass.
Poor Cass. It worked for Meg, though.
And it did. What did they do when they fuse those? They come up with the weirdest names.
Oh, yeah.
It-
Dastiel. Is that what it is?
I don't remember.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Supernatural. So I met this woman this weekend. Her son's name is Dean. I told her now, mind you, he's only like 9 months old. So I told her next child needed to be named Sam, and it worked because it was either for a man or a woman.
Okay.
She told me to shut up. She said 3 seasons was enough. Fuck 15. Her husband, on
Ooh.
the other end, did not agree.
Oh, he liked the whole thing?
Hmm.
So, Jesse, question.
Sure.
For bear claw use, can I buy unarmed so I don't have to take a negative in melee?
Yeah, we'll talk about that between episodes.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to be able to make it next week. It's
Yeah,
my-
I was gonna say, for those who don't know, you're not the only one who can't make it next week.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's my sister's birthday, so I'm traveling up to New York.
It's my
So-
nice 2-year anniversary. What in?
Oh,
congratulations
Thank you.
and happy
I am
birthday.
so sorry to hear
You're
that.
gonna be in New York?
I will.
Oh,
So next
I
session
actually-
is the 16th.
cool.
Okay, perfect. I actually thought about leaving today with everything going on. New York's safer.
Hmm.
I never thought I would say that in my life.
I mean, so like Mecklenburg County down where
It's more
I am,
expensive. That's why it's safer.
in North Carolina.
Well, you guys both spoke, and I couldn't.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Jamie.
Who?
Neither one of them.
Okay. No, so
Jameson, short Jamie.
that works. So Mecklenburg County, down where I am, is like the worst in North Carolina.
I believe it.
It's also like one of the biggest counties in North Carolina.
We have problems 10 minutes south of me and 10 minutes west of me.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yup.
So
I want to say it right because I don't want to say anything bad against it because it's not like I don't want to speak bad against it. But the solution request, or really deserved, south of me didn't happen, so they went west.
okay.
That sucks.
Yeah, we've had some riots in Charlotte. My wife and I live on the outskirts of the city, so it's quite far from us, like probably 20 minutes west of us.
Okay.
There's been a lot of riots, and actually, one of our council members was arrested in one of the riots. Like, okay,
Yikes. Somehow
Well-
I don't think that helps.
leave it to fucking North Carolina.
And we thought that
It's okay.
the south was different.
We had more than one assembly or senate or council person maced up here. So that's never a good sign because that's not how you have a peaceful protest with state elected representatives and you gas them out. Who do you have left? What do you do? It's pretty poor.
It's just
But anyway,
sorry.
is everyone back?
Yes.
So far.
I'm back. No. That is
All right,
totally off the
so Shaman Lady says that he goes to this church. It's called the Church of the Penitent Son. It's pretty new. It's only about a year old, and it's located in Queens. That's probably the best place to look.
All right, so let's check it out. I
think
still
we
want to know
should
what
look
those
there.
words are about, though. I'm like stuck on these words.
She looks at you and she says, "Listen, sometimes I just like my privacy when I'm working. I live here, and even though I don't really agree with what these fine young people do, sometimes, they're mostly retired from the game. We just live here."
All right, I can respect that.
Yeah, leave that old lady alone.
All right, let's get going
Fucking with
here.
the lady.
I ain't that old either.
Um,
Whippersnapper.
I was talking to Leanne privately.
That's a great
That
way to
was
start a
meta.
conversation.
That was meta.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Meta. Also
All that
meta.
is also meta.
Sorry. That was beer.
Beer is always
Alright.
the thing at these games.
So I guess we'll all go to the church, and I'll sit in the car because I can't go in the church.
That's not a thing, by the way. Vampires can totally go in churches.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The only way it would be a problem is if someone had really
Yeah, that's
true
like
belief, and that you don't find that at many churches. There are a select few you can't go in, and you probably know which ones those are. Your character's still learning that.
Wait, true belief you can't go in a church?
Yeah, if a priest has true belief and wards their place against vampires, then vampires can't go in. But they have to have
I
really,
see.
like strong, legitimate belief in a way that most don't. Like most holy people are not holy enough to do it.
All right. Well, on the outside, I probably know a lot of these churchgoers.
They're probably all blood sluts.
Probably.
No, they actually. Well, what would be the first thing you guys do when you find out that there's a place that you need to go?
Go there.
Think about real life.
I would.
If I
probably
tell you
Google-
go to a place, what are you gonna do?
I would Google it and try to find out some information.
Thank
online.
you.
Look it up on Google Maps.
I would call my
So-
blood sluts and see which ones know that church.
So none of your blood sluts know the church. We still need to figure out how to write in your blood sluts as a resource, but go on.
Can I use my cop pal?
Your what?
I have a cop friend.
Well, one thing you can do is you can roll your... What do you have? You have real estate 1, you have geography 3, you can roll geography and smarts.
All right, so 3 plus 8d10.
You find a money till though, Pedro.
You do find a money till.
Not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've actually heard of this church. It's in Queens. It's new. That's about all you've heard. Other than that, the pastor's a pretty good guy from what you can hear.
Okay.
Okay. Could I just go there and snoop around a cemetery and act like
It's
there to
built out of a mini mall, according to Google. So there's
a
no
mini-
cemetery.
So a church that's attached to a mini mall.
It's like one of those corner churches. You know what I mean?
Nami?
Never really.
Does it have a drive-through?
No.
Okay, that's probably the first I've ever seen that, but okay.
All right, so
It's large, but it's still part of like a larger complex. It's not just a church in the vicinity. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a huge cathedral or anything. Blood pool comes back when you eat people or from people. Somehow I can barely hear you, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, I
absolutely.
said I love it.
Good.
I'm a eat from churchgoer.
We're gonna have to give you we're gonna have to spend your experience on contact points so that you have your blood sluts as contacts. We'll work on that.
Let's go to this fucking church.
Yeah, let's go to church up there, everybody.
So we'll go to the
Thank you,
church in
Victor.
the next episode, but before we wrap up, does anyone want to put in any requests for gear, for whatever?
Oh, yes, me.
Yes, what do you want?
I need unarmed for my claws. Well, actually, first, how many points are we gonna get from this? What's it
7.
gonna be? All next time.
7 experience points for this night.
Okay, so that gives me 18.
So we got to go through and I have to look through the guide to see what Shadowrun level up stuff costs. I don't have that off the top of my head,
Okay.
but when I do, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone give
Alright.
yourself 7 good karma.
Oh,
Let me think.
All right. Do we
Not
get
Juan,
money
do you
out of
need
this, or-
anything?
Well, we got our 3,000 up front.
Yep, you did.
yeah, I need my damn vehicle replaced. I mean, fixed. That dent in the van, I'd like it buffed out.
That'll be that's something you're going to do after the mission. Well, I guess you could do it between visits, but
I mean, I guess I can.
that's like 300 new yen.
I mean, like, we're going there like the next day immediately?
You could go immediately, or you can go the next day. You can spend enough time to take it to a quick not a chop shop, but a quick body shop, and just get it pulled out. It's pretty basic damage. It's not that bad.
All right, I guess if my character is very nonchalant about being on a mission and stopping by to get his car fixed, I guess actually within context of actually doing a Shadowrun, it seems like it would be a low priority. Like, yeah, I'll get it fixed later. I'm just telling you now. Well, yeah, whatever. I'll fix it.
I'll make a
later.
note of it.
Yeah, cool.
right.
Fix it later. That's it. That's all I kind of wanted.
Trigger, do you need anything? You need grenades, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, can I have some napalm?
Fuck.
You're not getting
Napalm.
napalm.
What?
Military grade stuff is not easy to get. You can try, but no guarantees.
Okay, could I get a napalm and
Napalm is easy. You can make napalm.
how? Okay. Instead of napalm,
Does your
can
character
you
have
tell
that
me-
knowledge?
Wait,
Actually-
how
Actually, I'd like to have 4 flashbangs. How about that?
That we can get.
okay, that's not bad for the first, so I'm good with that.
All you gotta do is look away.
That only starts fires if there's a lot of stuff around it.
Close your eyes and pray.
Don't do
Flashbangs
that.
are actually dangerous as hell. Don't do.
Well, unless I throw into a stack of books, we should be okay.
Yeah. Magenta, you need
Oh, we have
You
to
probably
figure out
need-
my blood
blood sluts. You're also gonna probably want performance.
My performance is fine.
Well, I'm sure your literal
Uh-oh.
performance is fine, but your skill at performance has to be tested.
Test this.
Assessed, given a number on a scale from 1 to 6.
I don't understand what performance would do.
Performance actually is a skill. It's basically the ability to perform, and why it's relevant to you is that A, you can use it for your seduction attempts, and B, you can use it with your vampire power of presence, and that goes really well.
So,
All right,
if you
fine.
find like a female bear somewhere, you could make it happen.
I need it to
That's-
bestiality.
See, you hear that, Jameson? She's not into you.
Oh, what the fuck?
But he's human. I mean, then again, I don't know. How's it hang when you shift?
It's like 19 inches of like.
I don't know
Probably
if
have
I
done the
can handle
research on
that.
this.
To be quite honest, there is a thing. It's just too big.
Yeah.
We're up to 6 viewers, by the way,
Oh,
in
my
case
God.
you were wondering. Not
Wow.
one.
6.
Really? They don't think we're obnoxious
Amazing.
and dumb?
No, they must think we're actually hilarious.
My God, this is like
Oh, we're not.
Mystery Theater 3000 on drugs.
That's...
This is Mr. Share -2.
Yo, you guys.
But I'm
actually
sober, damn it!
Well, that's the problem for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on my 3rd beer.
I had
Yeah.
6 shots of vodka. So
I've
anyway,
also been drinking.
drinking with friends. It's a game.
That it is.
And the prize is alcoholism.
It's only a problem. Wait, you're only an alcoholic if you go to meetings, okay?
It's only.
Oh, is that the logic behind that?
Yeah. And meetings are for quitters.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a quitter.
Meeting there were quitters.
Nobody likes
So-
a quitter.
Moving to
Oh,
North
quitter,
Carolina,
not a queer.
there's so many
Sorry.
alcoholics down here. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Since I got here, I've just wanted to drink more and more and more and smoke more, like
Yeah.
regular cigarettes.
So like they sell alcohol in like Walgreens and fucking CVS down here. It's fucking.
So my heart
crazy.
just stopped because apparently this thing stopped recording.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I don't know why, and I don't know when. But
I
that's
mean-
really disappointing, especially considering I have 142 gigabytes of free hard drive space, so it shouldn't have done that.
I mean, your YouTube looked like it was going.
My Twitch is going. I can probably... Trigger, is there a way I can
yeah.
pull the video from Twitch to YouTube?
Well, you just record over it, but you can also export it. If you got it
That's
set to
okay.
YouTube.
That's it. That's what I need. Thank you.
I don't know why the fuck you're
Export.
not doing that the whole time, man. It's the easiest thing to do.
I have it set to auto record to my hard drive.
You-
Hobo Nautic, is that like one of the people who are watching us?
That's probably.
wait.
I think the monster is supposed to be killed.
Not
Who's homoerotic?
I'm also doing
Homoerotic. So that's
keep
what
him away from my shaman.
Yeah.
I've heard some of those stories.
Yeah, this is a parallel project of mine that this may become a springboard for, but I'll tell you guys about it another time. It's really kind of late.
Yeah.
I'll, It's,
All right,
it's
so
deserves some introduction. Yeah, go on.
All right. We did stuff that needs to be done between episodes, skills, levels, all that. I'm going to put the title screen back up on the screen, and everyone can go through and say something about themselves one more time, including where we can find you if you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or whatever, what your channels are about, what you do, and promo. Ava, go. You got an Instagram, I see.
Yeah, I got my IG. I'm not special. I don't care. Love you. Mwah.
Cool.
Okay, Trigger, your Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube are all up on the screen right now, so tell us a little bit about what you do for your channel.
Okay, a lot of strategy games, some other things as well. I like to, kind of throw a bunch of different things in there just for fun. But yeah, mostly everything is very well strategic. But I am also playing some Streets of Rage 4 with some friends too. So for right now, as far as the new game is concerned. But the new Brigandine game is coming out, and I will be playing that as well as playing the old one. And yeah, just a lot of different game content and plus some other new things that I find interesting. So
All
how about
right. And we have the finale for the National Brigandine multiplayer on this Saturday.
Yes, we do.
Valkos versus Mike. I think it's their best teams, so that'll be interesting to watch, and we'll see if I come in last place. And
We'll see what happens.
Not Juan, aka Jojo, playing as Tony. What do you want to say about yourself?
Just thanks everyone for coming tonight. We're not doing this next week, are we?
No, we're off next week.
Okay. Well, I don't have a channel yet, but I will have a channel eventually, and it's gonna circle around just tinkering in a garage, crowd driven projects. So whatever people want to see, I'll work on it. It's still in the early stages, so I'll put up. I have a Twitch channel, but I'm not gonna put it out yet because I'm not ready. But when it does, I'll probably announce it on here. So thanks for coming. See you all 2 weeks from now.
And last but not least, Jameson.
Yeah, I really don't have any of that stuff, to be honest. I'm just on Facebook. That's about it. But I'm more into like console games and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of bland compared to the rest of the team. So.
All right, fair enough. All right, so on that note, I'm your host, FrostPDP. I want to thank you all again so much for coming out. GMing a game in public like this has been something I've never had a chance to do, and I've always kind of wanted to try. So I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you all had a great time. If you did like this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, or whatever buttons. We are on Twitch, we are on Twitter, we are on YouTube. We have Discords.
What I was thinking before, Discord.
Discord. Do you have a Discord?
Yeah.
I can probably include it in for next episode.
Nah, it's worthless.
Well, I'll still join it, damn it, because solidarity. Yeah, so it lets us know what you're watching so that we can keep making more of it. And we really do appreciate your support from the bottom of our hearts. And as always on this channel, and I'm finally on the air with the person who introduced me to this saying. So, I'm saying it. La Paz.
La Paz. Woo!
Defense?
Good night.
Peace out.
See ya.
Okay.